Hey, good morning. Welcome to Business Growth Accelerator Live. Hey, simple strategies for serious business owners who want solid results. Hey, I had a client talking with me yesterday, and he was saying to me, how do you build a profitable business that doesn't need you there all the time? And I kind of smiled because that's what we were talking about over the last 3 days at our boot camp. And the really thing is that, he's quite right. How do you free up your time so you've got more time with family, with friends, to have more time for yourself? How do you have that profitable business where you're making enough money, where you actually can pay your suppliers, you can pay your staff. You've even got some in your back pocket that you can just, in fact, fritter away if you needed to because you've got enough money coming into it. And I suppose, the other question is, how do you get away from the grind, the daily grind where business isn't fun, where you can actually have business that is fun? You actually want to go to work because you enjoy it, as opposed to having to go to work because you've got a job. Marielle, good morning to you, my friend. How is it that you get away from the time issue, the money issue, and the daily grind? Because, let me ask you, do you have a wife or a husband or a partner that you like to spend more time with? Now, I kind of know the answer to that because it's one of those given answers. Because, every business owner has gone into business to dream of having the freedom of choice, to have the freedom away from the business, to be able to work and earn the money that they want to earn, to give them the lifestyle that they're wanting. Because everyone, their number one dream is to have control over their destiny. And one of the things that people don't have is the lack of control, because they're working in the business so much, trying to earn that extra dollar, that they're not going home to their family or their friends. Now, here's the kicker. 80% of businesses go bust within the first 5 years. Of those that are left, another 80% go bust in the next 5 years. So after 10 years, only 4% of businesses are still going. And the big kicker to this is only 1% of those are making any money. Now, how easy is it, or how difficult is it for you to actually have a business that's still running after 10 years? Well, it's blinking difficult. Let's be quite honest. It's blinking difficult. And that's why you need a mentor. You need to have someone to help you. And I'm being quite open and transparent here because, when you went to school on your very first day, and for the next 10 years or 12 years, however long you're at school, you had a teacher at the front guiding and mentoring you. Now, the difficulty is that, if it's good enough at school, then it is good enough in your business to have someone to look after you, to guide you. Okay, there's something like 247,000 coaches in the UK alone. There will be one or two people out there who can help and guide you, who you resonate with, to help your business. For goodness sake, go out and get someone to help you. It is an investment. It isn't a cost. So go and do that. Because a Gallup poll tells us that business owners are working longer hours for less money than when they were an employee. They've got a job. All right. We know what job stands for, don't we? Just over broke. So the thing is, you've got to do something now. Don't procrastinate, because if you procrastinate, nothing gets done. You've actually got to look at what's happening, because the universe hates a vacuum. And there's a vacuum happening at present. You've got to do something different. What is it that you will do that is different to change your pattern, to change your business, to change yourselves? This coronavirus has certainly changed us and taken us out of our comfort zones. And it was a case that we had to get out of our comfort zone because the pandemic, this virus, was just going to wipe us along. So we had to do something different. So you also have to get off the treadmill. You've got to get off that treadmill that you've been on for the last however many years. And here's the thing also. We were talking to a business owner, 3 weeks ago, and he has been in business for 7 years. He's got £1 million turnover, but he's got very little profit. He said to us he wanted to come and be mentored by us, but he wanted only a 3-month contract. I said to him, my friend, that isn't going to work. You've got so much stuff that we've not got to unravel and unpack. We can't do it in 3 months. There is no magic bullet here. All right. It's probably going to take half as long again as you've been in business to unpack and unravel all that stuff and actually get it out and then start on the right journey for your business. He didn't want to hear it. He did not want to hear it. He didn't want to go any more than 3 months. These are the contracts he's always signed in his business. And as I said to him, isn't that interesting? You've got a really good turnover, but still no profit. When are you going to actually take the time and change your pattern of thinking? Well, anyway, he said, thanks very much, but no thanks. So we're not going to do business, which is fine by me, because I can't help you if you want something really quick, a magic bullet. This takes time to embed. It takes time to put in place. It's the same with the GFC. Remember the global financial crisis back in 2008? We helped businesses through that, and that was really difficult. And people were panicking then. We thought then it was the end of the world, didn't we? But we got through that, and we're going to get through this as well. But you've got to have people helping you, people who are detached from your business, someone who's detached that is going to tell you how it is, that's not going to just muck around and give you the answers, the platitudes that you want to hear. You need someone that's going to be firm and fair with you. So the question to you is, are you going to get left behind, or are you going to do something about it? Because remember, the best time to fix your business was 5 years ago. Simple. We can't do that. When's the second best time? Of course, it's now, isn't it? Quite simply. So it's better to start sooner rather than later. What are you going to do? Are you actually going to do something about it? Or are you going to do what many people do who go to workshops or seminars or listen to online trainings? They listen to them and think, wow, this is good, and then do nothing with the information afterwards. If that's you, you're going to get crushed. Please allow me to be transparent. You've got to do something about it now. So I leave it up to you. Have a think about where your business is at. Have a think about where you want to be. Because the question I'm going to ask you, if I was to Google your business in 5 years' time, what would you want me to read about you? Just have a think about that. Let me say it again. If I was to Google your business in 5 years' time, what would you like me to read about you? I want to leave you with that thought. Hey, now if you've liked this post, please like it, share it, let your friends know about it. If you'd like to join Business Growth Accelerator, somewhere around here, you'll see the link to joining in. And again, these are simple strategies for serious business owners who want solid results. I'll see you again tomorrow, 9:10.